Well, it seemed like old times at Lonesome Pine Raceway this past Saturday night after nearly 2-year layoff. Familiar stars and their race cars returned to the track for the opening night of racing. In the Hornets division, it was Caleb Roark of Abington, Virginia on the pole. He led every lap of this race. He picks up the win. Finishing second was Anthony Watson, also of Abington, and Jenna Wagner of Bristol finishing third in her Dodge Neon. In the Pure Fours, Linton Perry was on the pole. He started the race from the front row, went on to win that race. Stacy Castle finishes second. Tony Perry was third. Travis Watson won the pole as well as the race in the Legends division. Jim Cardle Jr. had started outside the pole and finished second. An excellent run for Jr. in his first race at LPR. Steve Mitchell would wind up third. In the street stocks, it was Chris Tunnell taking the win. Second place goes to Rob Austin. Brad Stanley coming in third. And in the Mod Fours, it was Jamie Brown, David Brown, and Jody Bostic rounding out the top three. An excellent field of late models on hand at Lonesome Pine on Saturday night. The race started and ended with Wade Day out front. On lap 4, Zeke Shell and Brian Blevins made contact in turn 2. That sent Shell for a spin, and Blevins also making hard contact with Lance Gatlin. Gatlin's night would be over, and after a great attempt from Blevins' crew to repair his damaged car, his night too would end with engine problems. There was about a 15-minute red flag stoppage of that race. It would resume, but not for long, as Royce Peters made contact with Josh Hale in turn 3. That sent both drivers for a spin, as well as Paul Shaw. The race returned to green. Day was able to check out. Shale managed to move up into second place, but the real battle most of that night would be for third place between Caleb Holman, Wayne Hale, and Royce Peters. Wayne Hale had moved up after going to the back in an accident. Hale would eventually secure that spot. Caleb would be forced to retire due to engine failure. Wade Day picks up the win. Zeke Shell finishes second. Wayne Hale, Royce Peters, and Josh Hale round out the top 5.
Man, I tell you what, I don't believe I've had a better car than that over here before. It was just turning good, and I was just lucky to get started up front. Didn't have to use my stuff up, but man, it's good. I don't know what to say. I think these guys have helped me all the time, and Jimmy Hiller for giving me the opportunity to drive this car. That's my 50th late model stock win. I didn't want to jinx it, but last time I did, that's 50 for us, so that's good.
You drove like we've been here all season long, too.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't know. I've been around this place enough. I could probably drive with my eyes closed. Need to be able to anyway.